What's up guys, it's Bear and welcome to the first video of From Zero to Hero. So this new series I'm starting, this is just a short introduction, and basically I want you to know that it's a new series where I want to teach you something about Counter-Strike and share some of my experience. So basically the topic today will be, the first topic will be the smoke, and when I tell you some stuff about the smoke, you may have already heard some of that or you may already know some of that, but I also want to mix some stuff in that you probably haven't heard already. So basically, when you are new to CSGO, you can watch my video about a certain topic and you will hopefully know a lot of stuff about that topic after watching my video. But if you're already quite decent at Counter-Strike, you, like I said, may know some stuff already, but hopefully there's also some stuff in there that you don't already know. So that's the balance I want to strike with the videos, share some new or fairly unknown stuff, and also cover the basics. So today I'm starting with the smoke, and let's jump right in. So guys, welcome to the very first episode of From Zero to Hero. Like I told you this time about the smoke. So the smoke is a very powerful tool in Counter-Strike Global Offensive. You can buy it as a counter-terrorist and as a terrorist, and it's only $300. So the smoke, when you throw it, it bounces off the ground, and where it lands, it forms this dust cloud. And this dust cloud stays right there for about 20 seconds. So you can carry around one smoke at a time, and when you throw it, like I said, it forms a dust cloud, and this dust cloud obstructs your vision. I'm now in the cloud and I can't see anything. And it does that very quickly. So I'm going to show you. As you can see, I'm just barely stepping into the cloud, but I'm already pretty much blind and I can't see anything. So I got my little friend right here, Bart, and I'm going to smoke another time. And let's place my friend Bart in the smoke right here. So as you can see, he's already in the smoke. I'm going to stand right next to him and I can't see anything. But from outside of the cloud, as you can see, I can easily see him. So that's a pretty huge deal. So when you walk through the dust cloud or the smoke and you get out of the cloud, you don't instantly get your vision back. So you walk out of the cloud and you're at this point, for example, and your enemy can already spot you very easily, but your vision is still obstructed. So this means when you walk through the smoke, you're always at a disadvantage. So walking through the smoke is a pretty bad idea. If someone knows you're behind the smoke and you walk through the smoke, you're pretty much dead. Also, of course guys, the smoke is a counter to the Molotov or the incendiary grenade on the counter-terrorist side. So if you throw a Molotov, that passage is blocked just as you would do it with the smoke, but you really can't move through that because you would get damage. But let's throw another Molotov, but you could smoke that passage right there, and the incendiary or the Molotov would get extinguished and you can now move through there. Well, you wouldn't see anything, but you can still move through there. Of course, also when you already smoked off an area and you throw a Molotov in there, it will just get extinguished. So now you know what the smoke is and what it does, but what can you do with the smoke? Well, you can do a lot of stuff with the smoke and can really be creative. And because it's just $300, well, you can afford it pretty much every round and you can do so much with it. So let's pretend I'm counter-terrorist and I'm trying to defend the B spot on Inferno. What would I do with the smoke? Well, the enemies would come from the banana. So what would I do? I would smoke off this passage right here. And now if they want to get through the banana and onto the B spot and plant the bomb, well, they can't really do that because, like I told you earlier, walking through the smoke is a very bad idea. And if I'm a CT standing right here and I'm covering that passage and I walk through the smoke, well, I can easily kill them. And yeah, you can buy yourself 20 seconds by just smoking off that passage when you hear the enemies coming. And if you're covering the B spot together with a friend, like you should do in competitive, that's really 40 seconds that you're buying yourself. So what would you do as a terrorist with the smoke? Well, let's just pretend I'm doing the exact thing I just told you about, which is rushing up the banana, and I'm trying to plant a bomb at B for that sweet money. And let's pretend I'm at this point right here and I'm peeking around the corner, and this corner right there, there's also a counter-terrorist peeking around the corner. So I spotted him, I know he is right there. So what would I do with a smoke? Well, I would smoke off that passage right there, of course. So now his vision is obstructed. He could probably push through the smoke, but I could easily kill him that way, because I showed you earlier, his vision would still be obstructed while I can already spot him. So this only remaining option would be to go through the ruins, and I have enough time to plant the bomb. So that's just very basic stuff, blocking vision, buying yourself time. That's what you would normally do with a smoke, but what else could you do? Well, for example, let's pretend again I'm a counter-terrorist and I'm trying to defend the B bomb site. So I could, for example, smoke myself in. So I'm in the smoke right now. From outside, nobody can see me. They could see me if I would stand at the edge, but if I'm standing right in the cloud, they can't see me. So if a terrorist would now push up the banana and he would try to plant the bomb, he's planting the bomb, I hear him, and I could push out the smoke and kill him. So, but normally a terrorist, he wouldn't just go straight for the plant, but he would instead search for me. So still, I'm in the smoke and he's searching for me. Maybe he is predicting me in the smoke and spraying a bit, but well, he can't really tell that he's hitting me. So by the time the smoke wears off, I can just search for him and easily kill him. Or what else could you do as a terrorist? Well, for example, let's pretend there's a counter-terrorist in the ruins, I know that, and there's nobody else around, and I just want to get the bomb down so my team gets that sweet money. I could just smoke myself in again on the B bomb site and plant the bomb. Now I'm planting the bomb in the smoke, and of course he can't see me in the smoke. Maybe he hears me planting, but he would just have to guess and spray into the smoke, but he couldn't really hit me and the plant would probably go through. So these are some standard tactics you would do with a smoke, but what else could you do? Well, you could also play some mind games. So for example, you're in a one-on-one situation and you're at banana with a bomb and your enemy is on the B spot, but you really don't want to face him. You could, for example, use a decoy smoke where you just, I don't know, smoke at that passage right there, so that your enemy thinks you're trying to push him to the spot and block that passage, but instead you're just walking away and you're planting the bomb on A. The smoke is also a very important tool to block vision against an orb. So for example, if the CTs place an orb up there or up there in banana at the car, it's really hard for the terrorists to take these long passages. So what would you do in that case? Well, you just buy a smoke and you smoke the orb. So now the orb is smoked and you can run up the banana, for example, and take the banana. Or if you're a little bit crazy, you can also try and just push through the smoke and try to kill the player with the orb. So the orb at close range is really at a huge disadvantage, of course, and so you just use the smoke to block the orb. So another cool trick is to use your smoke as a decoy. So let's pretend you're pushing up second mid and you know your enemy is already at the hay carriage. So he's standing right here and he's already looking for you because he also knows you are coming. So you could use it as a decoy. So normally in that case you would use a flashbang. But what if you don't have a flashbang anymore, but you still have smoke? Well, just use it as a decoy. Some guys can mistake it for a flash. They are trying to hide themselves or turn around to not get flashed by the flashbang. And you just push around the corner and kill them while they are doing so. Another cool trick to use the smoke as a decoy would be, for example, you know there's someone covering porch right here and you want to get on the A spot, then you could smoke off porch. Well, now you can't move through porch, but you could move through CT, so that's also what your enemy thinks. So he's probably spraying through the smoke to kill you and prevent you from moving through CT. What you could do right now is just sneakily push through the smoke. Your enemy doesn't think you're doing so, and by the time you're out of the smoke and you gain your vision again, your enemy realizes and you can easily frag him. But guys, don't forget, there's also a lot you can do wrong with the smoke. so it could turn against you. So for example, if you somehow throw it wrong, it can block the vision for your friends. So if I would be a terrorist now and I would want to go up middle, well, I would be at a disadvantage moving through the smoke because some idiot threw the smoke wrong. Or well, you could, for example, smoke an enemy in, so you try to smoke second mid, but now there's an enemy right here and he is now smoked, and by the time the smoke wears off, he can tag you because you didn't know he was there because, well, you smoked him. So that's just some stuff that can go wrong, and well, be careful with the smoke, but if you use it properly, it's a very powerful tool.
Throw in smoke.
So that was the first episode of From Zero to Hero, my first tutorial on YouTube. I hope you liked it, guys, and if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like the video, and of course also make sure to subscribe if you want to see more of my videos. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.